Vidyarambham karishyami. Siddhir-bhavatu me sada. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Pravavahai. Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahay. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Please decide this, okay, every time. If you are following, if you are coming for Sanskritam study, follow the tradition. Let me make little light. Okay. Arambam kurmaha. So adya punaha kriya padani pashyamaha. We will see kriyas again. We need to be a little more thorough because that's the most important part of a sentence. Right? Anybody has got any different opinion?
Mahoday, exam, when are you conducting the exam?
Bothered about exam. Okay. There is no exam. We only have, what is the word I used? I
Test.
forgot.
Test, right?
No, I used some.
Revisit.
Revisit. Revisit. Don't you feel good?
Mahodaya. Revisit is good.
Yeah, so next week, Agami Saptahe, Puna, what is this visit? I forgot.
Milam.
Puna Sandarshanam. Hey, lot of screens. What is this? So we will be just revisiting whatever we learned. Don't take it something as if you are being tested or anything. It is something that you need to be reviewing or revising, and then make sure that you thoroughly understood.
That is next week. Is it?
Yeah.
So we have to write also.
Yeah, so I explained that day. I was not sure, all this confusing. Okay. I think this is fine. Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah.
Mahodaya.
Mahodaya, some doubts in this assignment 10.
Yeah.
Can we discuss now?
Vadatu.
This Denu, how do we do that? The different forms of
Denu.
the big notice.
Yeah, Denuhu. Denuhu. Denu. Denavaha. Hello. Guruhu. Guru. Guravaha.
That was short two, no? The small u, right?
Second one, Dvitiya.
The long.
Dvivachana. Dvivachane. Denu.
No. The first, okay, that is for Denu. Okay, then you have the first one. Singular one will be Denu, small one, right?
Let me share here.
Yeah. What is given here was the Dvivachana then. Okay, got it.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yes. Denu. Okay, got it, Mahodaya.
Yeah, Denu.
Denu. Yeah.
Astu. Arambha kurma. Okay. Snana samaye kim kuryat. What we can do if you are oriented. Okay. Gange cha yamune chaiva godavari saraswati narmade sindhu kaveri chale asmin sannithim kuru. Okay. So So Bharatiya Sankalpe, Bhumi Devi, Khalu. Bhumi is Devi. Evameva Sarvaha Nadhyaha api Devyah, Khalu. All the rivers are also Devis. So when you take bath, see, there are certain things you can do. If you want to do it, it will always help you because your outlook will change. So also when you take bath, if you think about what you are getting, you are here on this earth because of some blessings. Human birth is precious, Shankaracharya told. No other birth it is possible to get moksha. So everything is sacred. So then if you want to get moksha, you have to purify yourself. That means every activity you should be pious and pavitra. So also there is a technique, our purvigaha, our ancestors, every activity they meant to be holy. Okay. If you don't accept, if you don't want it or what, there are things like that. So that's all we are going to see here. Doesn't mean that you have to. It's all your own orientation. You can do it. So here, to all the Devis, we are telling and say Sannithim Kuru. So every sloka you first see, I have mentioned. First you see what is the verb. Then only you will get the meaning. Sometimes verb will be hidden. But here it's not. Here it's clear. Sannithim Kuru. This is the theme. Sannithim. Sannithi, you know, Deva Sannithihi means what? Be present. Devasya Sannithihi, where Deva is present. So Sannithim Kuru. This is Lord Lakara. Lord Lakara means mood or request. Sometimes it's depending on tone, mood. It may be command, maybe order. Sometimes it will be prarthana. So here it's a prarthana. Sannithim Kuru. Please be present. Where? Kutra. Jale. Asmin Jale. In this water. Which water? Which water I am taking bath. Okay. Then you're calling all these nadis. Gange cha Yamune chaiva Godavari Saraswati. 4 of them. Narmade Sindhu Kaveri. There are 7. Gange cha Yamune cha Eva Godavari Saraswati. Like that, Godavari Saraswati. They're all Abhisambodhana. That's why everything is, you have learned that, right? It is not Saraswati, it is Saraswati, Godavari, because you are calling. Gange, Ganga is called, if you want to address Ganga, how do you address? Gange, Yamune, Godavari, Saraswati, Narmade, Sindhu, Kaveri, Asmin Jale Sannithim Kuru. This water, in the water in which I am taking bath, Sannithim Guru, please be present. So what? Present means what? They will all be showering blessings. You don't need to go to spa.
And the which purifies.
Yes. So that's what it is. Hope it's clear. Now let's go to the real stuff on that study. Okay. So Kim Patitavantaha Garsaptahe. What did we learn last class? Do you remember?
Kriyapadam.
Kriya Padani. Vayam Patitavantaha. See, you see, Amaha. Vayam Patitavantaha. Kim Patitavantaha. What did we learn?
Kriyapadani patitavantaha.
Kriyapadani patitavantaha. Kriyapadani kim anusritya? Vachanam Purushaha. Then Lakaraha. Of course, we are learning only one Lakara, so you cannot say what is other Lakara. But you just know there is other Lakara, like Patishyati for future tense. This is present tense. So there also similar thing will happen. Okay. So let us do this once again. Okay. Ekavachane, this part. Sarve militva vatantu ti taha anti. Vadantu.
Titah anti.
Titah anti.
Titah anti.
Titah tha.
Titah tha.
Ami avaha amaha.
Ami avaha.
Titah anti.
Titah
Anti.
Titah tha.
Titah tha.
Ami avaha amaha.
Ami avaha amaha.
Idanim pat upayujya. Pat dhaduhu upayujya. Katham bhavati. We're using pat dhadu. If it is pat, how will all this form change? Pathati, pathataha, pathanti. Vadantu. Pathati,
Patataha.
pathanti.
Pathanti.
Pathasi, pathataha, pathata.
Patasi. Patataha.
Pathata. Pathami, pathavaha, pathamaha.
Patami.
Patavaha.
Patamaha.
Samyak jnapayantu. See, here all, this is what happened. You will think you know. The moment you go out and come back and it's not available to see, at least some of them will not get it. They will think I know, and then they will say pathati, pathata, pathanti. Where is visarga? Pathati, pathataha. Similarly, here also some people may make mistake. I know, oh, pathata. No, that is here. Pathataha. Then what can happen mistake is, instead of tha, they may say pathataha. Then it will become here. So all are very sensitive, these guys. Okay. Pathati, pathataha, pathanti, pathasi, pathataha, pathatha, pathami, pathavaha, pathamaha. Here again. So throughout your Sanskrit journey, you will see these two guys will be mostly similar, almost always. And in the Dvivachane, va will come, and in Bahuvachane, ma will come. Okay, so this will be like that, but you shouldn't make a mistake. And you see, all this middle one has have visargaha here also. This should not be difficult. We are always saying prarthanam kurmaha and samapayamaha. So we are used to this. So you may not make much mistake here. This also you must be familiar. This also you will soon become familiar, because these are very commonly used. This, and this, I told you, these are the most commonly used. Astu, kinchit kinchana abhyasan kurmaha. Astu. So this is what we mentioned last week. Now this is all kriya. How to connect to the nama padam. Okay, because the language is to create sentence, and the very basic, you need subject and object, subject and kriya. Even object is not needed. Aham hasami, I am smiling. There is no object there. So in the very least, you need subject and kriya. Okay, and this is where you will get. So you need to keep your mind in your mental picture very clear. I mentioned last time. That's why I gave it in this form. Some other place, books and all may not give it like this. But I felt that this is better so that you can easily relate to this, because it's exactly same. And here pathati will come for all prathama purusha ekavachana nama pade. If it is prathama purusha ekavachana nama patam pathati, prathama purusha divajanam patataha. Then kim divajanam, it can be sarvanamam, it can be sapnya nama, it can be lata, it can be guru, it can be vidyarthi, it can be anything. Okay, technically it can be shakha, even anything, or vahanam, everything is correct. Okay.
Pronoun can we say?
Yeah, pronoun means sarvanama. You are asking me what is pronoun?
No. We can we say pronoun? I'm asking you.
Yeah, you can say pronoun, but not only pronoun. No, not only pronoun. Sabnya nama also. Ramaha is not a pronoun. Ramaha.
Noun. Okay. Noun. Okay.
Any nama. See, Prathama Purusha. See, that's why I'm telling Prathama Purusha is the one you should refer, not. And the whole gamut will include here. This is only a representative example. This will go into millions. If technically it can go to millions. Okay. Because I can make a lot of combined words. I can use the word Karuna as 3. I can use a word Karuna Nitihi, a Purusha, combined words. Arka Pragasha Putraha, that's also one word. So there is no end. I can make any number of Namapadas, Prathama Purusha. All this will say, only thing is whether it's Ekavajanam, Divajanam or Bahuvajanam. But all will be Prathama Purusha. Because there is only 2 others, Madhyama Purusha and Uttama Purusha. And there is no other chances. It is I and V2 and V3 or more. That's it. And Madhyama Purusha, you 2, and you 3 or more, you all. That's it. All else, whatever you can imagine in the world of Sanskritam, is Prathama Purusha, 3rd person. I told you, don't correspond. The word to word translation is not going to match. In English, Uttama Purusha is they call 1st person. Prathama Purusha they call 3rd person, right? So don't connect to English. So remember, Uttama Purusha means I, because I am always going to say I am a great. So that's why they named I is Uttama Purusha. I don't know, I'm just joking. Okay, Uttama Purusha means I, we, etc. Because I, aham bodhaha, ahangaraha, maybe. Madhyama is, of course, Madhyama, no doubt, which is Prathama, which is Uttama. Nobody is going to ask you all these things, but these are all needed in your mental picture. Then only you can structure and easily go. That is the only idea. Okay. So Yasha Padadi, Saha Padadi, Ramaha Padadi, Nandini Padadi, Hari Padadi, or any object also I can tell. See, Yantram Padadi, Mitram Padadi. I told you that day. Everything is Patati. If they are in 2, Etau, Tau, Ramau, Hari, Guru, all these things. Today, Dhenu, Patataha. Assume in a story, Panchatantra story, suppose the cows, 2 cows are reading or learning, then Gavau Patataha or Dhenu Patataha. Dhenavaha Patanti. Ramaha Patanti, Harayaha Patanti, Reshmiyaha Patanti. Sarvanama also same way. Eshaha Patati, Saha Patati, Esha Patati, Sa Patati, Tat Patati, Etat Patati, etc. Like that. Avagadam? Rama, here I'm just giving a very, very simple one. It's not complete. And I now generally did not talk about you, but that's also you have to say. Tvam patasi. Suppose I come and I see you are reading. Oh, Tvam patasi. You are reading. Similarly, if I see 2, Tvam patadaha. I came to go for movie. You 2 are reading here. Yuvam patadaha. Similarly, there are 3 of them. We all planned already to go to movie in the evening. When I'm coming here, they are saying they have exam. Yuyam patata, anandaram padamaha. We will read later. We will see movie like that. That's how they use it. Tvam patasi, yuvam patataha, yuyam patata. Aham patami, आवां पठावः वयं
Vayam
पठामः.
patamaha.
Then I will ask people to create some sentence. Okay.
Okay.
सर्वाणि रूपाणि वदत. पच्यति एवमेव पठति एवं similar to पठति सदृशं पच्यति उपयुज्य चित्राजी वदतु.
Pachati, pachataha, pachanti. Pachasi, pachataha, pachata. Pachami, pachavaha, pachamaha.
सम्यक्. इदानीं आशाजी वदतु भवती.
क्रीडति, क्रीडतः, क्रीडन्ति, क्रीडसि, क्रीडस्तः, क्रीडामि, क्रीडावः.
No. क्रीडसि, क्रीडतः.
क्रीडतः, क्रीडत, क्रीडामि, क्रीडावः, क्रीडामः.
समीचीनम्. जननी जी पश्यति.
पश्यति, पश्यतः, पश्यन्तः,
पश्यन्ति.
पश्यन्ति, पश्यसि, पश्यतः, पश्यत, पश्यामि, पश्यावः, पश्यामः.
उत्तमम्. I don't know what happened. Oh, sorry. प्रार्थयति वदतु.
नमस्कारं महोदय. पद्मजा.
वदतु पद्मजा जी. प्रार्थयति.
प्रार्थयति, प्रार्थयतः, प्रार्थयन्ति, प्रार्थयसि, प्रार्थयः, यत्, प्रार्थयतः, प्रार्थयत, प्रार्थयामि, प्रार्थयावः, प्रार्थयामः.
उत्तमम्. प्रार्थयति, प्रार्थयतः, प्रार्थयन्ति, प्रार्थयसि, प्रार्थयतः, प्रार्थयथा, प्रार्थयामि, प्रार्थयावः, प्रार्थयामः. उत्तमम्. इदानीं नामपदं क्रियापदं च उपयुज्य वदन्तु. I will ask somebody. Yeah, who is Megha Shayan Nayenga?
Ranjini Mahoday,
Ranjini.
rename karotu.
Okay, I will. Karomi. Karishyami. वदतु भवती. महिला, यदि महिला अस्ति चेत् महिला पचति, महिले पचतः.
पचतः, महिलाः पचन्ति.
उत्तमम्. अनन्तरं त्वं
पचसि, युवां पचतः, यूयं पचथ, अहं पचामि, आवं पचवः, व्ययं पचामः.
अहं पचामि, आवां पचावः, आवां पचावः,
आवां पचावः, वयं पचामः.
उत्तमम्. Something is wrong. इदानीं सुप्रजा जी वदतु. कुमारी उपयुज्य वदतु. Kumari Kridati. Dvitiyavajanam kim?
Kumari Kridati.
Nadi, Nadyav, Nadyaha. Khalo?
Kumari, yes. Kumari Kridati. Kumaryo Kridataha. Kumaryah Kridanti. Next, Tvam Kridasi. Yuvam Kridataha. Yuyam Kridatha. Aham Kridami. Avam Kridavaha. Vayam Kridamaha.
Idanim sarve vadantu punaha vadatu bagini. Sarve anuvatantu. She will tell Kumari Kridati, Kumaryav Kridataha, like that. Sarve anuvatantu. It's better. You have to feel it. So, Egavaram vadatu bagini. Punaha. You have to tell who's this Suprajaji. Suprajaji, you please repeat. You tell this again.
Okay, so I thought you were asking Bagini ji, so that's why I kept going.
Bagini, you are Bagini.
No, Supraja. Okay.
So Bagini means sister, right?
Oh, sorry. I thought, okay.
We don't have any student called Bagini.
Okay. Sorry. What is that? Kumari.
So
Kumari
she will be telling, okay, Suprajaji will be telling Kumari Kridati. So all needs to repeat it. Okay, it's good for you.
Kumari Kridati.
Kumari Kridati.
Kumaryo Kridataha.
Kumaryo Kridataha.
Kumaryah Kridanti.
Kumaryah Kridanti.
Tvam Kridasi.
Kridasi.
Yuvam Kridataha.
Yuvam Kridataha.
Yuyam Kridatha.
Yuyam
Kridatha.
Aham Kridami.
Aham Kridami.
Avam Kridavaha.
Kridavaha.
Vayam Kridamaha.
Kridamaha.
Uttamam. Prasad Mahodaya, Vaktum Shakyate va? Are you able to say?
Yeah, only first part. Okay. I need to understand the Pradama. So I was trying to understand. Mitram.
Mitram, Mitre, Mitrani.
Mitram, Mitre, Mitrani. Okay. Mitram Pashyati. Mitre Pashyataha. Mitrani Pashyanti.
Uttamam. Just complete it. Tvam Pashyati.
Tvam Pashyati. Pashyasi.
Pashyasi.
Yuvam Pashyataha. Yuyam Pashyata. Aham Pashyami. Avam Pashyavaha. Vayam Pashyamaha.
Uttamam. Jaya Balapika ji, Pavati Vaktum Shakyate va? Pavati Samyak va?
Samyak.
Okay. Patatu Bagini.
Bhaktah Ramah. Okay. Bhaktah prarthayati. Bhaktau prarthayatah. Ramah. Bhaktah prarthayanti.
Uttamam. Madhyama, Uttama, Purnam Karotu.
Tvam prarthayasi. Yuvam prarthayatah. Yuyam prarthayatha. Aham Aham prarthayami. Avam prarthayavaha. Vayam prarthayamaha.
Samyak. Oh. Challaji, Vaktum Shakyate va? Saha Kruthyati. Challaji, unmute Kurvantu.
Saha tau ते महोदय
सः क्रुध्यति
सः क्रुध्यति तौ क्रुध्यतः ते क्रुध्यन्ति
उत्तमं
त्वं क्रुध्यसि युवां क्रुध्यतः यूयं क्रुध्यत अहं क्रुध्यामि आवां क्रुध्यावः वयं क्रुध्यामः
उत्तमं क्रुध्यति इत्युक्ते अर्थः कः
क्रुध्यति महोदय
angry getting angry
Krudyati.
Krudhyati, bidhyati, lead type of bidhyati is actually like afraid.
Snahyati.
Snihyati is sneham, actually loving. Yeah, sa snihyati. Okay, let me ask who can say that. Neha ji vadatu. Sa snihyati.
I'm sorry. Sa snihati. Satetaha. Is that correct?
Samyak, yeah.
Sa snihati. Te snihataha. Taha snihanti.
Uttamam.
Tvam snihasi. Yuvam snihataha. Yuyam snihatha. Aham snihami. Avam snihavaha. Vayam snihamaha.
Snehana snihyami snihyavaha snihyamaha.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Tat anusarati kahavatati. Kiran ji vatatu. Tat anusarati. Bhavan atra asti va? Are you there? Okay. Jyoti ji vadatu. Unmute karotu vadatu. Jyoti ji.
Yes, sir. Tat anusarati te anusarataha tani anusaranti. Tvam anusarasi yuvam anusarasaha yuyam anusaratha. Aham anusarami avam anusaravaha vayam anusaramaha.
Uttamam. Anusarati ityukte
Anusarati means
okay. Sar agre saramaha. That's very commonly used. Actually, sarati means swimming. Okay. Tarati is swimming. Sarasi actually is just like flowing. So anusarati means what? Obeying.
okay.
It's all contextual. Okay. So mostly this is like anusarati means pitaram or mataram anusaratu, or you obey the teacher. Adhyapakam adhyapakam anusaratu. So
in Tamil it is anusaranai mahodaya.
Yeah, that's how it's coming. Yeah, anusaratu. So it's actually following or obeying. Okay, contextually mostly it's like that. But I told you in the very beginning class, don't take one-to-one meaning. Some other context it may be little different.
Yeah, correct.
So anuvartatu means what? Continue. Anuvartatu. Here again I puna sarve anuvatantu I used to say, right? So anu is a prefix. So in Sanskritam there are a lot of things you will learn. Prefixes will make things alter the meaning. Sometimes no meaning change. Sometimes it gives some more stress. You can see in your own language, a lot of things will be like that. I don't get a good example. Even prapadam itself is like that. Bhadi is actually prakasham, is light. Bhadi. prakasham. So it's giving emphasis. Okay. Okay, like that. Anu is actually a upasargaha, means prefix. And sarati is something is going and you are going along with it. You are not opposing it. So you are following it. So in the normal vyavaharika context, mostly it's something like obeying and all. Astu. Samshaya asti va, prashnaha asti va. You are clear, thorough. This is very important. This is one of the very building block. If you are good here, you will feel very confident because all the new ones, when you say any other lakara. For example, suppose we are going to learn, please mute, okay? Suppose we are going to learn Lord lakara, which is ajna, command, prarthana. It all will be same in that lakara, but tone will change. If I am saying agachadu, means I am commanding to the boy, agachadu. I can also say agachadu to an elderly person, agachadu bhavan. So that's how it is. So everywhere patati, I will say patatu. So it will all change similarly. So that is the advantage of not exactly same, but mostly. So you need to be, I told you, it's going to be tables in your mind. Okay. Don't take it like you have to by heart the table. This is the best way. You do some few things in your mind and take a sample word, patati, patataha, patanti. But in this case, you don't need a sample word. This will be enough. It cannot go wrong. Ti, taha, anti, si, taha, ta, ami, avaha, amaha. If it is etched in your mind, any verb, any dhadu comes, you can say. Pach, somebody say, you can say pachati, pachataha, pachanti. You will remember like this. Okay. That's what importance. Astu. Now we will see ekha sukti.
Mahodaya, quick question on the earlier one. So I just wanted to understand. So the Mahila, Strilingam, Pradama Purusha, that's why it is, we say Mahila, Mahile, and in the Bahuvachanam, Mahilaha. Is that what you say? Okay. So, and similarly, Kumari is also Strilingam, and Pradama Purusha, we say Kumari, Kumare, is it right? Kumaryo. And Kumaryaha.
Kumarya.
Okay.
That we learned earlier, Mahodaya, where when we are focusing on Namapadam, that was another table. Okay, there we stressed that Akaranda Padam, Strilinga, Akaranda Strilinga is what Mahila. So that declension will be Mahila, Mahile, Mahilaha. Then comes Ikaranda Strilingam, Udaharana Padam Nadi. Some teachers will take Devi, but either one, Nadi, should be simple. Just two letters, very easy to say, very easy, familiar. That's how they select. So Nadi, Nadi, Nadyau, Nadyaha. So that's again, maybe you are not in my class earlier. If you make those things very well in your mind, then any letter comes, any word comes, it will not go wrong. That's why they all told beautifully, Kumari, Kumaryo, Kumaryaha. So everything was told correctly. Astu. So idani ekaha suktihi aham patami prathamam na prapyam abhivanchanti nashtam nechanti shochitum apatsu chana muhyanti naraha pantita buddhayaha. Okay. Then pasyantu, look at here. It's all about, these are the verbs. Abhivanchanti, ichanti, muhyanti. Kaha or ke, who? Pantita buddhyaha naraha. Those who are learned, intelligent people. What they do or they don't do, here everything is actually not to do. Okay. Na aprapyam abhivanchanti. They don't covet whatever is aprapyam. Aprapyam means not able to reach. Means what? That which is vyamoha or daydreams or whatever you can take it. Aprapyam or not worth pursuing. They don't like to have it. Na prapyam abhivanchanti. Look at here. Vidura is advising Dhritarashtraha. See? So you can get the context. Don't think about getting the whole country for Kauravas only. Na aprapyam abhivanchanti. Na nashtam shochitum na icchanti. For something that is lost, they don't shochitum, means they don't feel sorry for it. Okay. What's the word? Correct word?
I don't know.
They don't think.
Not upset.
No. That it's not upset.
They do not lament.
Lament is a better word. Yeah. They don't lament on nashtam labham or those things. They don't think about it. Na nashtam shochitum icchanti. So, Chitra Mahodaya, this is what Sanskritam is. This is actually na icchanti. It will become nechanti because of Santhi rule. So you asked about Shan Navadihi. Hello. You have to just take it like that at this stage. There is no other go. Okay. You are not to go all this learning it. I am giving a flavor to get a feel of Sanskritam. That's it. Because nobody wants to introduce you to there directly. But at the same time, you need to go in parallel. So you will slowly learn all these, then you will get it. Okay?
Okay.
Apatsu na muhyanti. So muhyanti is like don't perplexed, don't get deluded, like that. In apatsu, in apati, apatihi means danger. So this is saptami vibhakti. Apati, prathama vibhakti will become an apataha, bahuvajanam apatsu. This is bahuvajanam saptami. Apatsu, in dangers. Na muhyanti. They don't get perplexed. Means they will be steady. They are not getting changed or they don't shake. Apatsu na muhyanti. Ke manavaha, ke naraha, pandita buddhayaha. Those who are intelligent and those who know. Okay. That's what Vidura is advising. Why I introduced this? Because icchanti bahuvachanam and abhivanchanti, icchanti, muhyanti, idrishani padani santi. So you should get how those things are used in some places. That's the idea.
That is na prapya mam api or na prapya mam bhivachanti.
Na aprapyam abhivanchanti.
That is ma bhi.
Huh?
It's written ma, not api, ma bhi.
Yeah. When Santi comes, it will all change.
Oh, it is. We have to read apivanchanti.
Na, see, it will be together, it will be like that. Na prapyam abhivanchanti. If you split it, na aprapyam abhivanchanti. Plus again a will come. Plus a will come, ma will come. The dot will be replaced by ma. Those things are not the subject we need to talk about now, but that is how it is. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
I think I did some translation here. Yeah. So I have given whatever I told here again. Okay. I think we are going a little more. Okay. Idanim punaragavaram kinchit kurmaha, abhyasan kurmaha. Let's do a little more abhyasan. You can do it at home also. Vadatu Mahoday.
In the previous slide, it is Bahuvachanam you are saying, right?
See, buddhayaha. See, buddhihi, nadi, hari, harihi, hari, harayaha, right? Pandita buddhihi, pandita buddhi, pandita buddhayaha. This is plural. Naraha, naraha, narau, naraha. So this is plural. That's why it is muhyanti, apivanchanti, icchanti, tatha.
Okay.
Astu?
I was thinking like he's one person. He's telling to one person. So it is ek. But
Where
not,
is one person?
so Vidura is telling to.
Yeah, so I can tell you a general fact, right? Those dhiras, those soldiers who are very brave, they don't run away back. If I am telling you, does it mean to be need to be in singular? I am telling you, brave soldiers don't run back. I don't say brave soldier doesn't run back. I will say as a fact, brave soldiers don't run back. So what is wrong in it? It's, even if I am telling you, I am not telling you to do something. I am telling a general fact as a fact, right? Avagata?
Yeah.
Udaya, this is a message, right? So it is message is normally it's for general, for everyone. So it is always in Bahuvachan, correct?
Not need
It
not
is not.
be. No. It can be in either way. It's any language also, sometimes it will be singular also, right? A brave neta, a brave leader leads by example. Well, there is need not be a Bahuvajanam. A great leader leads by example. You can also say probably in Bahuvajanam also, great leaders lead by example. I can say singular also. A great leader leads by example. I don't know why you are connecting to Sanskritam. This is a common thing.
No, it's I'm thinking it's a general message. So like we are talking about, it's generally like, we are telling it for everyone, not for a particular, about a particular person or to a particular person. Correct? No, in this particular message I'm talking about.
This can be a singular also. Nothing is wrong.
Okay.
I can say, just like I gave you the example of a leader, I can say, Pandita buddhi naraha na aprapyam abhivanchati. I can say that, nothing wrong in it.
Okay.
Both ways are correct.
Okay.
But generally, Bahuvajanam suits better. That's it. But both ways are expressed.
Dhanyavad.
Okay. Who did not? Jyotiji, did you talk about this? Can you say this? Vadaду Mahade, Jyotiji, tatra asti va bhavati? Are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah. Vadaду namati upayujya. Oh, purnataya aham likhidavan. I have written completely.
Okay.
Tarati upayujya vadatu. Eshaha tarati.
Eshau tarataha. Ete taranti. Tvam tarasi. Yuvam tarataha. Yuyam taratha. Aham tarami. Avam. Sorry, sir.
Astu. Correct.
Avam taramaha. Vayam taramaha.
Avam kim? Avam?
Avam tarama. I don't know, sir. Sorry, I'm not.
Avam taravaha.
Avam taravaha. Vayam taramaha.
Uttamam. Then I think everybody did one round. So let me ask one more. Ashaji vadatu bhavati. Etad vadatu khatati. Saha khatati.
Kadati, right? Okay. Tau kadatyaha. Te kadyanti. Correct, Mahodaya?
Saha tau te, saha khatati, tau
Tau
khatatah,
kadantaha
te khatanti.
kadanti. Tvam kadasi. Yuvam kadyataha
Khatati, khadasi.
kadasi. Yuvam kadasya
Dana,
kadyataha.
dana, nadi iva da, soft da, khadasi, khadataha, like that.
Okay. Kadyataha. Yuyum
Tishtadu. Vadatu, khadati, vadatu.
kadati.
No, it is not da.
The.
See, you shouldn't tell like kridati, that is da. Okay, ta, tha, da, tha, na. You are telling like ta, tha, tavarga. No. Ta, tha, da, tha, na.
The
So,
Devi
khadati, not
Dana.
khatati.
This is the Devi Kadana.
That is Devi. But you are telling Devi, but here when you comes Ghadati, you are
I'm
telling
not getting
Ghadati.
the, when I'm joining it, I'm not getting that word properly.
Okay, 3 times tell you Ghadati. Tell 3
Kadati,
times.
Kadati, Kadati, Kadati. Correct, Mahodaya?
Correct.
Okay. Tau Kadatyaha, no, Kadataha, Te Kadyanti, Tvam Kadyasi. It's becoming the is going into the when I'm joining it.
Yeah, so practice at home, okay? You know there is something to be done. I don't think it's not that you don't know.
I'll do that.
Come on, continue. Anuvartadu.
Yuvam Kadyantaha, Kadataha, Yuyum
Kadatha.
Kadata. Aham Kadyami, Avam Kadya.
Not Gadya, Kadami, Kadawa.
No, I know. And what I'm doing now, Mahodaya, I'm taking the top one, I'm trying to relate to that. That's where the confusion is coming. The years getting and everything.
That is why that's why you should be remembering only Ti, Taha, and Ti. Otherwise, here Ya is there, here Ma is there. So you will say Gatmadi, Gatmami. So you can't relate exactly like that. Okay. You can relate to Ti, Taha, and Ti.
I'll just keep the chart and try it, Mahodaya.
Yeah.
I'll take the chart. 1 minute, I've taken a screen camera.
Astu. Okay. Complete it. Aham Khadami.
Aham Kadami, Avam Kadavaha, Vayam Kadamaha.
Astu. Jananiji, etat patatu. Nayati.
Esha nayati, ete nayataha, again ete, okay. Ete
Etaha.
Etaha nayanti, tvam nayasi, yuvam nayataha, yuyam nayatta, aham nayami, avam nayavaha, vayam nayamaha.
Uttama. Now, one more is fine. Okay. I have written Pibanti. We will proceed. See, Karoti will, I think it will show in some other slide, but this is a little different. Okay. And this is very common and you have to be careful. Okay. Esha Karoti. Then Ete Kurutaha. It will be like that. Okay. It's little different. And Etaha Kurvanti. You might be hearing somewhere Kurvanti. Kurut Karoti. Kurutaha Kurvanti. Tvam Karoshi. Yuvam Kurutaha. Yuyam Kurutha. Aham karomi, avam kurvaha, vayam kurmaha. So remember, this is not exactly like others. It will be different. So, but you need to know this is very, very common. And there is a technique, not technique. When you don't know certain verb form, there is a shortcut. Okay. If you don't know what is the word for sleeping, but you know nidra is for namapadam. So you can say aham nidram karoti. Vayam nidram kurmaha, like that. So that is another technique. So everywhere you are using connecting to namapadam with the karoti, something. Suppose you don't know prakshalayati, what is the verb for washing, but you know prakshalanam is washing process, but you don't know what exactly is the verb form. Then you can say aham prakshalanam karomi. Instead of aham prakshalayami, you can say prakshalanam karomi. Sa prakshalanam karoti or sa prakshalayati. So this way, karoti is a very important, very useful form. So you should be knowing complete karoti, kurutaha, kurvanti. You must have heard it many places in slokas and all. So it may not be so unfamiliar either. Especially kurvanti, kurmaha, prarthanam kurmaha. We used to say, no, prarthanam kurmaha. So karomi is again, it's not that difficult. So karoti, karomi, kurmaha, kurvanti. At least those four you should be knowing. Then others are similar. Kurutaha, kuruthaha, kurutha. Avagadam? Astu. Idanim eka katha. Let me ask Chalaji batatu. Patatu.
Akaha charariraha cha. Kakaha rogabaditaha bhavati. Charariha meenam grihyanati.
Grinati.
Oh, grihnati. Kakaha tat pashyati. Chararim meenam yachate.
Idanim, I will ask Jayapalambikaji, Bhavati Patatu.
Charariraha meenam kakaya vadati.
Kakaya
Vadati.
Shararihi meenam kakaya datati.
Charariraha meenam kakaya dadati.
Shararihi. Patatu?
Shararihi. Pratidinam meenam dadati. Kakaha swastaha bhavati. Kimartam yenam ashraye. Swayam karma karomi. Kritagnatam uktvasa duram gacchati. Parishramena jivanam varam.
Avagadam? Kakaha shararihi cha. A crow and I think it's duck. Crow and duck. Okay. Kakaha roga badhitaha bhavati. Rogi bhavati. Kim badhati? Kim badhitaha? Kim badhate? Yeah. Kim badhitaha? Rogam badhitaha. Rogi bhavati. Roga badhitaha bhavati. He becomes sick. Chararihi meenam grinati. So this is the thing. The purpose is to know the verb forms. Bhavati. Bhavati is like asti. Okay. Some places this will be more suitable. Kagaha roga baditaha asti or kagaha roga baditaha bhavati. There's subtle difference. If I say kagaha roga baditaha asti means is always a Rogabadita, that is more implied. If I say Kagaha Rogabaditaha Bhavati means he happened to be Rogi for the time being, right? Like that. So there is a subtle difference. So some places both will be very suitable. So Bhavati is similar to Asti. Chararihi Meenam Grinadi. So this is again new word you should know. Grinadi. Grinadi means hold. Shariraha Meenam Grinadi. He is holding a fish. Kagaha Tat Pashyati. Crow is he sees that. Tat Pashyati. He sees that. Then Shararim Meenam Yachate. He requests a fish to the duck. See, this is Yachate. We are not learning. Actually, there are two types of verbs, two classes. Okay. One is called Parasmaipadi. There are actually three: Parasmaipadi and Atmanepadi. You will come to know later. We will learn Parasmaipadi only in the beginning, okay? But even Atmanepadi also is there. It's just a name. There are two ways it will single, Prathama Vibhakti Agavajanam verb will end. Most I can't say, many of them will be ti. But ti, yachat, okay, I will come to that. Chalati, ghatati, all these ti. Okay, correspondingly, you have patami, pachami, like that. Okay. The other one is Atmanepadi. It will be ending in te. Look at here, yachate, vandate, vante. Like that, te will be there. Okay, vandate. So there, instead of vandami is like nam. Okay, namati is a good example. Both are same meaning. Namati and vandate. One is Parasmaipati, which is namati. The other one is Atmanepati, which is vandate. Namati, if I am doing that, namami. If I am doing vandanam, this is vande. That is why vande mataram. Vande to mother, vande mataram. But namami mataram, if I am saying namami. Just understand there are two types. So it's again, it's how observed in Sanskritam. When people observed centuries, it is taught. And this Vyakarnika has found that there are two types people are talking. One is all ending in T, one is all singular, singular Prathama Vibhakti Agavajanam, ending in T, and another is Te. Okay, so we are going to learn only the Parasmaipadi in the beginning. Okay, later on we will also learn. I don't know whether we learn here or next year, but there is one more type of verbs only you need to know. That's enough. Ubhayapadi also they will call. There are some dhadu which is acting as both. I can say pachati, I can say pachate. So there are some dhadu which can be both. Yachati is example. Yachate, yachati, both are correct. So there are some dhavati, dhavate. So there are few of them which you can use either way. That is Ubhayapati. So actually there are two, but technically you can say three also, because it can fit into both places. You can use ti or te, or correspondingly, if it is Prathama, aham, what is it? Uttama Purusha, then it will be yache or pache, vande, like that, or yachami, like that when you are begging. Okay, I just want to mention that here. So don't be
But both are present tense, sir.
Yeah, everything is same. You will have another table, that's it. Yachate, yachetam, yajantam, like that. Yeah, yachante. Yachate, yachete, yachante, like that. It will be similar, but ending will be different. A, like that. Okay, but you are not learning that. But you should know that there is something like that, so that when you come across these type of things, you know, oh, that's a Atmanepati. Avagam? First. Shararim meenam yachate. He requests. You can even here use yachati, because yach dhadu is ubhayapati. But yachate is more commonly used. Astu. Shararihi meenam kakaya datati. See another word, datati means what? Give. Okay. He gives meenam. And he finished it immediately, I think. Look at it. Pratidinam meenam datati. Every day he gives. Okay. So the lean kagaha now is the krishaha. Idanim sthulaha. He was lean, now he is sthulaha. He has become fat. So kagaha swastaha bhavati. He regained his health. Swastaha, healthy. Kagaha, healthy bhavati. Kimarth, he is thinking, kimartham enam asraye. Why should I depend on him? Okay. See here, asraye, asrayate, asraye. So it's again Parsmaipadi, vantate, vante, like that, asrayate, asraye. Kimartham enam asraye. Why should I depend on him? Swayam karma karomi. I will do my own. Kritatnyada muktva, by expressing his gratitude. Kritatnyada muktva, by telling his gratitude. Saha duram gacchati. He flies away. He's thanking him. He thought, now onwards, I should take care of myself. And then he thanks this Shararihi and he flies away. Parisramena jivanam varam. Varam means good, uttamam, like that. So life is good with the own effort, not depending on others. Agadam? Are you liking the story?
Yes.
Okay. Danim kinchanani padani pashyamaha. We will learn, now we will learn a lot of slides are given. So this is good. You will know a lot of verbs with relating to picture. Vadatu, who vaktum shakyate? Prasad Mahodaya. I will tell. Otherwise, everybody will jump in. Prasad Mahodaya.
Yeah.
Vadatu.
Balika asti. Aharam asti. Balika kadati.
Uttam. See? So you can relate. She is eating this process. Yeah. So khad daduhu khadati is the verb. Pradhama vipakti ekavajanam. Bahuvajanam kim?
Kadanti.
Kaha ke or kaha. Kaha ghadanti. Balikaha khadanti.
Balikaha khadanti, yes.
Balika khatati. Suppose, imagine there are a lot of balikas, then balikaha khatati. Suppose you are eating, how will you say?
Aham kadami.
Suppose we are eating?
Vayam kadani.
Kadamaha.
Kadamaha.
Uttam. Dhanyavadaha.
Dhanyavadaha.
Okay. Pipati. Balakaha pipati. Balakaha kim? Katham vadati? Balakaha pipanti. Aham?
Aham pibami.
Pibami. Vayam?
Vayam pibamaha. Pibamaha.
Pibamaha.
Chatra asti, pustakam asti, chatra padati. This we know. Sauchikaha sivyati. So he is a tailor, okay? Sauchikaha. Suchi, you know, is what? Needle.
Needle.
Yeah, suchi. So suchikaha, suchikayaha karma karoti saha shauchikaha. Whoever is doing the suchi karmam or karmam using suchi is sauchikaha. Kim karoti? Sivyati is doing that tailoring. Okay. Shauchikaha kim kurvanti? Suppose shauchikaha.
Sivyanti.
Sivanti.
Sivyanti.
Sivyanti.
Shauchike. No, shauchikau.
Sivyataha.
Sivyataha. Balagaha dandamarjanam karoti. See, this is where I told you. Karoti, you don't know what exactly this suppose. Marjayati is the correct one, but suppose instead of that, you can tell like this also. Dandamarjanam, then this is a noun, then you can say karoti. Balakaha dandamarjanam karoti. Yadi balakaha santi tarhi, if there are balakas, then
Kurvanti.
Balakaha dandamarjanam kurvanti. Saha alochayati. Rabindranath Tagoraha alochayati. Alochayati, you know what's the meaning?
Thinking.
Alochanam karoti. Alochayati. Te alochayanti.
Alochayanti.
Okay, now everybody, this will not be good. So I will ask somebody. Suparjaji, bhavati vadatu sarve anuvatantu. Vadatu karmakaraha. Suparjaji. Bhavati asti va tatra. Are you there? Or you are doing something else? You are not here. Okay, Janani ji vadatu. Karma karha. Kim abhavat? Why everybody is not responding?
Karma karaha sammarjayati.
I was on mute, sir.
Yeah. Vadatu.
Karma sammarjayati.
Sarve militva vadantu. Karma karaha sammarjayati.
Karma karaha
sammarjayati.
Janani ji vadatu karma karaha kim kurvanti?
Karma karaha.
Sammarjayanti.
Sammarjayanti.
Aham. Sarve vadantu aham sammarjayami.
Aham sammarjayami.
Vayam sammarjayamaha.
Vayam sammarjayamaha.
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 Norge, tensing Norge. Norge parvadam arohati. Vadatu Chalaji, Norge.
Norge parvatam. Parvatam arohati.
Norge, right? I don't know what. Norgaha, let's say. Yeah, Norgaha kim kurvanti?
Norgaha parvatam arohanti.
Parvatam arohanti. Aham
Parvatam arohami.
Uttamam. Vayam?
Vayam parvatam arohamah.
Tvam?
Tvam parvatam arohasi.
And Yuyam?
Yuyam parvatam arohatah. Arohata.
Arohata. Bahu samyak. Dhanyavadah. Gayakaha gayati. Okay. Snehaji vadatu. Gayakaha? Nehaji?
गायकाः गायन्ति.
Aham?
Aham गायामि.
Vayam?
Vayam gayamah.
Uttamam. Sarve militva vadatu. Gayakaha gayanti.
Gayakaha gayanti.
Aham gayami.
Aham gayami.
Vayam gayamaha.
Gayamaha.
Avam gayavaha.
Avam gayavaha.
Tvam gayasi.
Gayasi.
Yuvam gayathaha.
Yuvam gayataha.
Yuyam gayatha.
Yum gayatha.
Gayakau gayataha.
Gayakau gayataha.
Gayakaha. Oh, that's told. Okay. Gayagaha ganam karodi. No, that's not a problem.
Geetam.
Geetam karo. No, Geetam gayati.
Geetam gayati.
Janani shishum lalayati. Chitraji vadatu. Janani.
Janani shishum layati.
Lalayati.
What about plural? Bahuvajanam.
Jananyah shishum layanti.
Jananyah shishum lalayanti. This is again, this you will learn later. This depend on context. This can also change to plural. Okay. Suppose this water, everybody's example is Janani Jalam Pipati, suppose. There are Jananyaha Jalam Pipanti. There it is correct. Because everybody is drinking water only, one water. But if there are multiple Jananis and there are multiple, each one is Lalayati means actually caressing. Okay. If everybody is doing multiple different issues, then this has to change. So that's not my point here, but understand that. It depends.
Shishuvaha, then it will be Shishu.
Shishun. Shishun. Oh, that is Didviya Vibhakti. It will change. So Karma Padam will be in Didviya, not Prathama.
Okay.
That is why. So that you will learn. Okay. So then corresponding Bahuvajanam is Shishun. Jananyaha Shishun Lalayanti. That's more proper. But if it was Pipati, Janani Jalam Pipati, Jananyaha Jalam Pipanti. There it will be Jalam only. Okay. It doesn't make sense. People are drinking waters. No. People all drinking same water. But if this caressing could be multiple babies, then it will change. That is something to note. Mahila Shakani Kartayati. Kartayati ityukte arthaha kaha? What is meaning of
Cutting.
Yeah. Mahila is cutting
Vegetables.
Shakani. Shakam. Shakam ityukte vegetable. Okay. Shakam, Shake, Shakani. महिला शाकानि कर्तयति. महिलाः किं करोति?
कर्तयन्ति.
कर्तयन्ति. See, here again, it's not kurvanti, kartayati, because kartayati. Okay, so this again you will, when you go little advanced, you will see some verbs are having different yati and all comes. Srunoti, all these things you will learn little different verbs. Sangeeta nirdeshakaha nirdishati. So Sangeeta nirdeshakaha kim kurvanti?
निर्दिशन्ति.
यदि अहम एकः संगीत निर्देशकः तर्हि suppose I am a
अहं संगीत निर्देशकः निर्दिशामि.
उत्तमम्. So you get it. Okay, this is what I told earlier. Karoti, there is karoti is very useful. Okay, bhaktaha bhajanam karoti. Instead of saying, if suppose you don't know this verb, you can say bhaktaha bhajanam karoti, or you can say bhaktaha bhajati. Balika pathanam karoti, or uta balika pathati. Patram patanam karoti, patram patati. So many places this will be suitable. Some places this will be more suitable. This is an example. Bhajanam karoti is more suitable than bhajati. So it depends. Most places this will be suitable, but it's not ruled out. Some places this will be adhyapakaha adhyapanam karoti is more suitable. He is teaching. Adhyapanam karoti. Instead of saying adhyapayati, adhyapagaha adhyapanam karoti is more suitable. Both are correct. That is something to note. Patati, pathanam karoti. Here patati is better. Patati is better. Pathanam karoti is not even technically correct, but doesn't make much sense. Janani kim karoti? Janani pachati. But there it will be Janani pakam karoti. Okay. Pakam or pachanam karoti. Jananyaha kim kurvanti? Pachanti.
Janani pachanti.
Jananyaha pachanti.
पाकं पचन्ति.
Pachanti. Aham
पचामि.
Vayam
pachamah.
So this pach is also atmanepati. Okay. Janani pachate also can be used, but you don't need to know about it. You just need to know that now. Okay, that's also correct. Pach dhatu is ubhayapati. Okay. Vanara sena kim karoti?
Vanarasena setum
nirmati. So karoti ubhyujya vadatu. Vanara sena setum kim karoti?
Nirmanam karoti.
Nirmanam karoti. Nirmati uta or athava nirmanam karoti. Yeah, this is a good example. Most people know nirmanam. They may not be very clear whether it is nirmayati or nirmati. When you have that kind of doubt, it's easy. Vanarasena setum nirmanam karoti. Finished. Nataha kim karoti? Nataha
abhinayam karoti.
Abhinayam karoti. Aphinayati or aphinayati, I think. Aphinayati. Vahana chalakaha kim karoti?
Vahanam chalayati.
Chalayati. Yeah. This is called nijantam, right? Chalati is what? It is walking. Chalayati is preranarthaka kriya. In English, it is called causative, making it happen. So it is somebody doing. Okay, it's not on its own doing. Somebody making. Patati, I am studying, but if I want my child, if I am making him to study, or I am teaching him, patayati. That is called nijantam. Okay, so in English, causative, making a cause. Because of that cause, something is happening. He is the cause. So that is why this is running. So he is chalayati. If it was going its own, self-driven, vahanam chalati. Nowadays you can say that, right? Olden times, no. Self-driven is there. So then you see, without a driver, you can say vahanam chalati. Yeah. If somebody is driving, you say vahanam
chalayati.
Yeah. Vahana chalakaha vahanam chalayati. Then again, there are some verbs which can be used in both ways. Kathayati. Kathayati is not, need not be nijantam. Aham katham kathayami. Or this Mata Mahihi or Pita Mahihi Katham Kathayati. Grandma is telling the story, Kathayati. So there it is not a Nijantam, but Nijantam way also you can say grandma is making her daughter, who is the mother of the small child, Kathayati. Okay, because she has asked her to do it. There are things like that in Sanskritam. Adhyapakaha kim karodi? Adhyapakaha patayati. So we just mentioned. Balakaha kim karodi?
Vyayamam karoti. Exercise.
Yeah. So here again, this is more common. Nobody will say vyayamedi or something. Vyayamam karoti. Munihi kim karodi?
Dhyanam karoti.
Otherwise, how can you say munihi? Dhyayate. Sri Krishna kim karodi?
Dhyayati also we can use. Munim dhyayati.
Dhyayati, I think is Ubhayapadi. Both ways are right, I think. We have to check. Sri Krishna Govardhanam Utthapayati. See this Ut, okay, this is Upasarga. This Ut, wherever it comes, it is indicating something, this thing, lift. Utpatati, Vanaraha, Utpatati, he is jumping. Patati is falling. Utpatati is Utpatati, jumping. Vanaraha, Utpatati. Patram Patati, leaf is falling. Patram Patati. Vanaraha, Kurdati or Utpatati. Jumping.
Dhavati also we can say. No? Dhavati.
Huh?
Vanaraha dhavati.
Dhavati is running, right? It doesn't give you what I want to say.
Okay.
Dhavati is just running. I want to say he is jumping from one place to another. So I have to give the exact effect, jumping.
Jumping.
So like this,
Jumping.
Utthapyati. Jumping is Utpadati or Kurdati and all. The multiple other words. I will give you a set of verbs so that you can get familiarized. You can look at the other books also. I have never seen that RSS book, but I believe it has very good, lot of things are there with the figures. So you just glance it, get familiarized and build up your vocabulary. Vocabulary is important now to express it. Now that you have some structure and all, now you can freely use it. Now you will be struggling with what exactly you want to say something, then but you don't get what exactly is the word. So there are one way out is, at least if you know noun, if you don't know patati, but patanam karodi, you can use it. So like that, something you can manage. Still you may be lacking word because you neither know namam nor verb. So you have to build up it, no other go. And there are multiple ways. One is just to go through the books. Then another thing is look at these videos like Shilpaji video, or go through the Panchatantra Katha. Panchatantra Katha is relatively simple to understand for beginners. You may not understand fully, but you may understand 70%, but you can make out. So over a period of time, slowly things become familiarized. Then that is how you build up language. Kesham kartayati. Napitaha. Barbar kesham kartayati. He cuts it. Vidyalayam gacchati. That's very simple. Venum vadayati. Okay. Sangeetatnyaha. Hariprasad Chaurasyaha iti manye. Right? Sangeetatnyaha Venum vadayati. So look at it. When it is Venu, means flute, you have to specifically say Vadayati. Veena also is like that, right? Veenam Vadayati. Yeah, Veenam Vadayati. Krishakaha kim karshati? Krishakaha karshati. Krishakaha kim karoti is actually correct. Maybe they made a mistake. Karshati, if you ask Krishaka kim karshati, Krishakaha paddy karshati, you have to tell. Right?
Paddy. What do you call him? Paddy?
Paddy.
Nice.
Tandulam?
Tandulam is rice. Tantul. Paddy, I don't know. We have to see.
We can say Tandul Vriksham.
Huh?
No, we can say some like
Tandula
Vriksham.
Vriksham. No, Tandula Sasyam is more appropriate.
Tandula Sasyam.
Saha kim chinatti. Saha vriksham chinatti. See, Bhagavad Gitayam ekam ekah slokaha asti khalu. Nainam chintanti shastrani. Sruyate va? Have you heard of it?
Yes, Mahoday.
Nainam dahati pavakaha. So here look at it. Nainam chintanti. Chinatti is chintanti. Is actually the Bahuvajanam. Nainam chintanti shastrani. Saha vriksham chinatti te vriksham chintanti. Yeah. So there will be some exception like that. It will not be chinanti, it will be chintanti. Yeah. It's not chinanti, chintanti. So what we teach you is very common, very general, which may be most of the time correct. But like in any language, there could be exceptions. And I used to tell in the beginning class like that. What? Like, liked. Okay, look, looked. Eat, suddenly change eaten. Go, suddenly change went. So like that, in English, you come across something, some odd things. So like that, it's possible. Some places there will be some change. But Sanskritam will be more logical. See, na is already coming. So it's little difficult to say chinanti. That's why chintanti is more appropriate. So it's connected with even saying, pronunciation. Chinanti, because already there is a na, they add chintanti is more appropriately coming through your mouth. So that's probably is how the evolution is. See here again, I think those who have prepared it made a mistake. Chatraha kim karoti? Chatraha likhati. Namati, you know, I think we are not having much time. Pariveshayanti. Sarve pariveshayanti. Okay. Sarvaha kim karoti?
Pariveshayati.
Sarvaha pariveshayati. Sarvau
Pariveshayantah.
Pariveshayatah. Kurvanti prachalayanti. Prachalanam karo kurvanti. Karshanti. Vrishabhaha. Vrishabhaha, these are Vrishabhas. Vrishabhaha is a word, it's actually Devaha also. Okay. That is Rishabha. Yeah.
Rishabha. Rishabhavahanam.
Mahila Jalam Nayati. Mahilaha Jalam
Nayanti.
Nayanti. Oh, it's here. Jalam Nayanti. So this is again actually repetition. Karoti, Bhajati. This is earlier told. So Bhaktaha Bhajanam Kurvanti. Balikaha Patanam Kurvanti. Patanam Kurvanti. Patanti. So this is a special thing. Yeah, Visheshava. Okay, this is something different. Karoti, Kurvanti, Srunoti. See, it's all not ending. So far, everything was ending right? Khatati, Patati. Here it is O. So it's like Karoti, Kurvanti, Srunoti, Srunvanti. Tanoti. Like that, there are some Otis. Okay, then we'll change mostly like this. Srunvanti. Datati, Datati. This should be very carefully observed. Don't think Datati is Datanti. This is Datati. This is one place it is getting reduced. Datati, Datati. Janati, Jananti. Yeah, this is not so off. Somewhat okay. Janati, Jananti. Shaknodi, Shaknuvanti. Yeah. Shaknodi, you know, right? Vaktum Shakyadeva, I used to ask, right? Are you able to?
Oh.
Saha Kartum Shakyate. Gatum Shakyate. Means he can sing. Okay. Saha Karma Kartum Shakyate. Or Shaknoti. Both are correct. That's again both ways it's used. Shaknoti or Shakyate. So Shaknoti, Shaknuvanti. Okay, so this is the last slide. There are some verbs. If you want, it will be useful. It's very common. I think most of them we already covered. Kridati, Patati, Bhavati, Asti, Likhati, Milati, Hasati, Nindati. Okay, this one you can observe. Nindati, something new. Nindam Karodi, Nindati. Dhavati, Patati, Nayati, Anayati, Vatati, Smarati, Gacchati, Agacchati. I told you, Gacchati, Agacchati, Pratyagacchati. Pra upasargaha prefix. It can make the word little different meaning. You know Pratyagacchati, right? Meaning, Ichchati, Uttishtati. Uttishtata, Jakrata, Prapyavaran, Nibodhata. Kaha uktavan?
Kathopanishad.
Kathopanishad. Kaha punaha uktavan?
Shankaracharya.
No, Vivekananda.
Oh.
Pipati, Tyachati, Tyachati, Tyagam, you know, Tyagi. So this is where it comes. Tyachati is actually it's not leaves. It's little more deeper meaning. Tyachati, giving up. Okay, Tyachati. Tyagam karoti, Tyagi. Pashyati, Upavishati. Chhatraha agachadu, Upavishadu. Like that, you will be. Again, even Upanishad and all, no? Upavishati. Prichati. Prashnam Prichati. Nidrati. Nidram Karoti. Datati. Krinati. This again useful. It may be asked next time. Krinati. Janati. Karoti. Swikaroti. Swikaroti. Katham bhavati. Bahuvajane. Bahuvajanam. Vi. Uttama Purusha Bahuvajanam. Swikurmaha. Srinodi, Grinadi, you saw today. Roditi, this will be different. Roditi will become Rudanti in Bahuvajane. Okay, this is actually a different thing. They didn't give it, but this will go in a different way. Roditi, rudanti. Shaknoti, puchayati, preshayati. Patram preshayami. Prakshalayati, sthapayati, sthadaduhu. Suchayati, tarjayati is
Preshayati
called.
past tense, Mahodaya.
No, it's not past tense.
I want to know Preshayati is present tense. Past tense of Preshayati is?
You can say apreshayat.
Okay.
Or there are different ways Sanskritam will use. If direct past tense in the verb form is apreshayat, then otherwise there are some suffix usage. Kritantarubam, preshitam.
Okay.
So that is the richness of Sanskritam. You will use different ways to express the same thing. The whole thing you will see later on, they use a lot of suffixes. That is why in the beginning I told Namapadam means what? Pratipatikam, or Padam means what? Purushaha, what? Purusha, Prakriti. Prakritihi, Pratyayaha. Prakritihi, Pratyayaha. And if it is coming to, see, Prakritihi, Pratyaya is just an original thing. It's just like root and something. Okay, root and suffix. Now, if you say, if you are in a family, you will say what? My root is called Gotraha, Gotram, Gotram and Pratyaya. And if you are a sannyasi, they will say, oh, we don't call Gotram, we call what? Rishi Parambara. And they will say, I belong to Saraswati, Giri, or Kashmir Shaivite. So these are all technical names, but concept is what? Prakritihi Pratyaha. If it is Namapadam, you call it what? Pratipatikam Pratyaha. Dhadu Pratyaha. If it Kriyapadam. Just like Gotram, this, okay? Then they will use lot of pratyayas and lot of forms you will see. That's actually our Indian language also came like that. Okay, that's why you see Mathuram, Mathuryam, lot of things you will see. Bhajanam, Bhajati, lot of things, even Authatyam, Aunatyam, Unnadihi. So from where all these things are coming? Aunatyam or Karma Karaha, Karma Karakaha. So kaha, all this, they use a lot of suffixes and build words. That is what is challenging when you go into, you don't need to, in your normal, not even 2-3 years, you don't need it. If your aim is to learn classic Sanskritam to an extent, I need to know, you don't need to go there, how exactly all this prakriya happens. But you will be just by familiarization, you will learn it. Even a lot of English is like that. You don't know that exactly. If you go to an English grammar class, they will explain a lot of things, participle, that, what? I don't know all these things, but I am correctly using in my regular email, right? Same way, your aim is to learn Sanskritam. You don't need it. You will be coming across familiarization. You will know that. Chalakaha is a driver. But when you go to grammar class in higher, maybe so many years later, if you are deeper into Sanskritam, then they will teach you like that. Kaha is coming from this prefix, suffix, and this type of words will go like this, like that. That's just giving an information. Okay, so that is how Sanskritam is rich in a lot of words. The same thing may be used, you can express in multiple ways, like preshayati, apreshayat. Okay, but preshitam also you can use suffix and tell like that. It may have subtle difference also, but similar meaning will be there. See, saha avadat, he told, avadat, vadati avadat, saha uktavan. That's another way of telling. So it's like, if you look at it, the corresponding translation, how it will be, he saha uktavan asti. He became a person who is a told person, something like that you can translate. You understand? Uktavan, like Bhavan or Hanuman. Saha uktavan. So if you look at literally, if you translate and make it in English, it will be like he became a person who transformed himself into a told person, a person who delivered some words or some sentence. That way it become. But in a general Samanya Ritya, meaning is he told. Saha uktavan. Saha avadat. So that's how I just want to mention. These things, if you are interested, you will be very interesting. But to express it, you don't need it. And for exam point of view, you don't need it. Whatever is taught, you just vomit it. That's it. That's all at that time. But slowly, you will know Sanskritam is rich in this way. It expresses in multiple ways, same ideas, and some places little bit. It will give little more deeper meanings. Astu samapayamaha.
Mahodaya.
Oh, okay. Sarve bhavantu
Sukinaha.
Sarve santu niramayah. Sarve
Bhadrani
bhadrani
Pashyantu.
pashyantu. Ma
Kashyet
kasyet
dukkhamah
bhavet.
bhavet.
Om
Shanti,
Shanti
Shanti, Shanti.
Manye prashnaha na santi iti. I assume there is no questions. So that viramamaha. Any question?
Mahodaya,
Mahoday, question was about exam next Saturday. Is that?
Yeah. So I will. I told you in other class. I will give 5 minutes back. I will give you a question paper. It will be simple one. You download it. You write it. If you can scan it, fine. And if you are challenged in scanning, or then just take a picture and just put it in my email. I hope everybody knows my email. Right?
I'm unknown about.
Huh?
Now, can you share in that WhatsApp group?
Yeah, I think I can share it.
Then
That's
it will
it,
be
simple.
easy.
Yeah, it will be, I will try to make it 1 hour, and then you send it, take 5 minutes, then next 20-25 minutes, we will just go through it. So the idea is, when you write it and after going through it, whatever we learned, it just stays with you a little thoroughly. Okay. What all we learned? Not much. We learned what, don't remember. Okay. We started with how to ask name. Now it will look silly for anybody how to ask name. Everybody is so familiar, right? Then what else? Ekavajanam, Bahuvajanam, and Divajanam we learned. And different types, like whether akaranta pullingaha, ikaranta, ukaranta, then akaranta, ikaranta, strilingam. Some other strilinga also is there, I think. Yeah, okay. Ikaranta, ikaranta, ukaranta, denuhu, like that. Then mitram, akaranta, navusakam, mainly. Like that, that table, if you go through that slide, you will see that. Then important is that sarvanama, that is the thorough, because left and right, it's in the language, it will come saha, tau, te, sa, te, taha, tat, te, tani. So you should, that table and today's table, these two, it should be thorough. There is no, because they are very, very basic, very well used. And then actually we didn't do much other than that samayaha, sankhyaha, and nadvam. Then what we learned in the beginning? Of course, that Samyuktaksharam and splitting is there. I'm not a big fan of it. I thought it will not be there in this type of, but anyway, because there I have to give it a little bit. That's it. So you can finish it. And then you should know how to write a sentence, okay? Because now you know Namapadam, now you know Kriyapadam, you should be able to write very simple sentence. He goes, or Vrikshaha asti, or Patram patati. If I say leaf falls, you should be able to write it. Or she is walking. Like that, very simple ones, you should be able to. That's it. Okay. Melishyamaha or Milamaha.
Mahadaya, one question.
Dhanyavadaha, Mahodaya.
Okay,
Mahadaya.
Dhanyavada.
Yeah, so all these slides, how do I get normally? How we are following? How can I refer back to those slides which you have shown?
Okay, so in the Google Classroom, I think it is everybody, maybe you are not familiar. Go to Google Classroom and first search. First, you should be in the G drive should be for Ashra Seva Bharat, Ashra Seva Kendram. Then Google Classroom. Then look for Sasyam-4. So we are in 4th year. Okay, we started Ashra Seva Kendram in 2018. So first batch is called Sasyam-1, Sasyam-2, Sasyam-3, Sasyam-4. This year onwards, this year we are seeing a lot of enthusiasm, at least in the beginning. So we have currently 5 classes. So Sasyam-4, again B1, B2, B3, B4, B5. We are B4. But it's arranged sequentially correctly. All B4s are in one place. So then afterwards it's self-evident. You see B4, then some date or something is there. The naming convention is self-explanatory. So go to Google Drive, Ashra Seva Kendram, Sasyam-4, then you will find it.
So all these slides, whatever.
See, if you want, I can go there so that.
No, it's okay. I can go there, but only so these I can see the material there. That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah, you can see slides, and at least our class, I have followed almost exactly slides, and then slides, this elaboration of slides in the class.
Okay.
So if you want, you can go through the video recording to know a little more details and all. But slides will be the condensed form, what is in summary covered.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I was not present for last 2 months because of my surgery. So all these classes were missed. I only started, I think, maybe 3-4 classes. Then I had to stop. So I restarted again.
Okay, you are well now?
Yeah, I'm recovering, but I started the classes. I was in other classes also. So like Bhagavad Gita and also, so even the Sanskritam also I just started today onwards.
Oh, so
with your class.
Okay. You are in previously Narayana Mahodaya class?
No, I was in Anil Mahodaya class. Just on Thursday evening US time.
Okay, so this schedule works for you now?
Yeah, this works for me. So I probably next, I will try my best in the exam, the test.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, just do whatever you can. So write it in a view that others also write it and we discuss. So you become more familiar.
Yes. Yeah.
Anything else?
Dhanyavada.
Okay, dhanyavada. Viramamaha.
Dhanyavada, Mahodaya.
Dhanyavada.